So, Spider-Man Brand New Day just came out and destroyed the box office. Everybody and their mama came out to see this movie.
Tell them to bring me my money.
The huge success of Spider-Man made me realize that the MCU can never fail.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, hear me out. A lot of people have said the MCU has died or fallen off after Endgame, but has it really? I mean, I am tired of the whole superhero fatigue argument because it's just not true. People will go and see superhero content. I mean, look at Invincible. He's thriving.
Cecil! I need you, Cecil!
But this year, the MCU has Doomsday coming out. And although there are a ton of mixed reviews about Robert Downey Jr. coming back, I guarantee everybody is still going to see this movie. It's because more than a cinematic universe, the MCU is an event that nobody wants to miss out on. They have created a world that hits your dopamine sensors and you want to see what comes next. The MCU cannot fail, and I don't mean creatively. It fails creatively all the time. I mean it in a biological, structural, financial sense. Marvel Studios isn't even like a movie franchise anymore. It's like a self-healing organism. The MCU cannot fail. So, to give you some perspective, let's look at how normal movie franchises work. You make a good movie, you make a bad sequel, people stop buying tickets, the franchise dies. Simple. Amazing Spider-Man 3 doesn't exist for this reason, but the MCU is different. I think 4-1 is an absolute snooze fest, but I still watched it in time for Avengers 1. Post-credit scenes are as popular as they are because of Marvel teasing you with what's to come next. Marvel invented a narrative dynamic where a cool movie doesn't even have to be good. It just has to promise that the next movie will be cool. Take Ant-Man Quantumania for example. That movie was a whole lot of mid, but at the end of the movie, they promised a dynasty of that didn't work out. Well, you get the point. But there's more than one reason why the MCU can't fail. Reason number 2 is that the multiverse is literally a cheat code. It's the reason they get to gain hype by bringing back Robert Downey Jr. and maybe even Tobey Maguire according to the leaks. In the old days, if a movie flopped, studio executives pulled the plug like they just found out you had stage 4 lung cancer and reboot the whole thing 5 years later. Fox Universe was pro at rebooting franchises and recastings, but Marvel realized something genius. Why reboot when you can just say the bad movie happened in Universe 838 and move on? You know, kind of forget about it. Nobody's talking about Kang anymore. He's just got replaced with Doomsday. He got defeated by Ant-Man technically, and they kind of just forgot about it, moved on. Loki probably erased that timeline. I mean, The Void shows the whole concept of that. Marvel also cares about the story and timeline. They will go back and edit things about a movie to make sure everything lines up. They have curated a perfectly designed cinematic universe. We like to complain. We love making 40-minute rants about floating heads and bad green screen shots and why certain plot elements don't make sense. But when Friday night rolls around and you're sitting on your couch asking your friends, hey, what do you want to watch? Someone's gonna say, I don't know, want to see the new Marvel movie? And you'll say, sure, I guess. It's like the convenience of grabbing McDonald's. You know it's not healthy and it's definitely factory made, but it's right there and you're hungry. Just like how the MCU may look a little gray and have bad CGI at moments, but you're hungry and it's right there. The MCU has been around for so long, it's like comfort food. You've grown to love and appreciate the world and characters they built. You're invested. If you go to a restaurant and order a waffle and it's a mediocre waffle, but they pour 3 gallons of warm maple syrup on it, you're still gonna eat the waffle and you might even say, hey, that was pretty good. Even when a movie is mediocre, and let's be real, a few of them have been aggressively mid, it's still wrapped in the same warm, comfortable MCU you've been snuggling with since 2008. It's comfort food. You don't go to Olive Garden expecting authentic, Italian cuisine. You go because you want unlimited breadsticks and a comfortable menu. Let's compare the MCU to its only competition, the DCU. Now, I think the DCU hate is completely overblown, but also, let's be honest about the competition. For 10 years, every time Marvel slipped up and dropped a dud, Warner Bros. Would look at them, hold their beer, and release something that made Marvel look like The Godfather Part 2.
Kill Mark.
You know I got range. 4-0, baby, let's go.
Whenever people got tired of the MCU, they look over at the DCU, and it wasn't looking bright over there. A lot of people are showing this image when comparing Phase 1 of the MCU to Phase 1 of the DCU, but I think James Gunn is going for something completely different. The gun ain't jammed yet. If he tried to build a cinematic universe, bringing out all the heavy hitters like Wonder Woman and Flash, I think it would flop just like the DCEU. Because it would be rushed and would kill future projects. Instead, I think he's choosing to flesh out the world and bring in characters that need introductions instead of the ones who don't. A lot of people are complaining about the Jimmy Olsen show, but there's no way that show doesn't not only flesh out the world, the already lived in world of Metropolis and the DCU in general, but it's also going to introduce new characters and concepts to us that we will see in the future. I think the selection of movies are good from the DCU. I'm excited to see Clayface during Halloween. Superman was an excellent start, and Supergirl was a good continuation of the story Superman started, although that movie flopped horrendously and nobody saw it, but you guys can't say anything, because I know you didn't see it. I think Clayface is a good choice, especially around Halloween, and we have Lancers in the Jimmy Olsen show. The DCU cooking up a little bit, let it build up. Now, compared to the MCU, that's small potatoes. That's because the DCU feels like movies, and the MCU feel like events. If something like Clayface was made for the MCU, it would be an 8-episode TV show that might get like a cameo appearance in the big movie. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting its theater release around Halloween. I mean, the MCU couldn't even make Blade. There's no way they would make a Clayface, and it's because the MCU follows a formula that makes it successful. They grab characters and make films, building it into an overarching villain, with before it being Thanos, then Kang, before getting replaced with Doctor Doom. They built the spectacular event you go to theaters to see. Another reason why the MCU can't fail is because they own everything now. It's crazy to think about how small the MCU started to now having Spider-Man and the X-Men, and introducing an iconic X-Men like Jean Grey in the Spider-Man movie. They pretty much collected the rest of the Marvel Universe like Infinity Stones, and now that they got them all, they can create a grander universe capable of telling more stories that feel interconnected. So, no, the MCU isn't dying. It's just taking a nap before it drops $3 billion in the box office.